Everything goes in really quickly. Look at that. Hey friends, okay, I'm about to share with you the best grits you'll ever eat. They're not hard to make, and once you make them, you'll be making them time and again. It's my friends and family's favorite side. I have to take it to every party because it's fabulous. So, I'm going to show you the ingredients first. These are stone ground yellow grits. They're McEwen & Sons. It's an Alabama grist mill, and I'm from Alabama, so I love using local. Get the best grits you can, but if not, just grocery store grits will do. Then I have the second most important ingredient, Gruyere cheese. And it has a nutty, sharp, tangy taste similar to the other cheese that we're going to use, Parmesan. Then we've got butter. You're going to need a stick at the beginning, and then you're going to need 1/3 of a cup, which is this much, toward the end. Then we've got 4 cups of milk. That's a quart. I prefer 2% to whole because it just makes the dish richer. And then you're going to have a little salt. First thing you're going to do is boil your milk and your grits. You're going to want the deepest saucepan that you have. The reason is the grits, when they start boiling, they'll sometimes pop up and they'll get on your clothes or they'll get on your stovetop. Also, you're going to want to spray your saucepan because the grits tend to stick. So you're going to spray the sides. This is avocado oil, chosen. I love it. Get it at Costco at a great price. So we have our pan, and now we're going to get our milk and our grits, and we're going to walk over to the stove. Okay, I start by pouring the milk in. I let the milk sit at room temp for about 30 minutes to an hour, where it won't take as long to bring to a boil. As soon as I see it start to boil, then I'm gonna stir in the grits, and I'm gonna show you the consistency that you're gonna wanna look for before you move to your next step. Okay, friends, you can see it's about to boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the grits. You're gonna want a good spatula. So while we're gonna stir intermittently, while we're stirring, we're going to grate or shred our Gruyere. I'm just gonna drop the pieces in here. You can just tear it. Okay, so guys, look, perfect Gruyere cheese. You want it to be where it will melt quickly. So now, I wanna show you another thing we're going to do while the grits are boiling. You want to go ahead, you've got 1 egg in this recipe. So you want to go ahead and whip it because you're going to be pouring it into hot grits. So you want it to be beaten, and then you want to stir really quickly. Now we're going to go ahead and unwrap our stick of butter because that's going to go straight into the grits. Now see guys, it's getting thicker. Tucker, what do you think? What advice do you have for the people? Guys, he just thinks he's a helper. And see, guys, look. When it starts to get thick, just drop that butter in. This is one of my most popular dishes. And let me tell you something great about this side. You can make this up until the point of baking it in the oven and stick it in the fridge in the baking dish. You can do that up to 3 days in the fridge. This is how you know when they're almost ready. See how they're starting to pop up, and that's why you want a deep, deep container where they won't pop out. So you want to stir and stir, stir, stir. Now the Gruyere, everything goes in really quickly. Look at that. That's what you want it to look like. So now we're coming over to our baking dish, and I highly recommend that you spray your baking dish as well. You'll just make sure that's it. Oh, almost forgot, guys. We're gonna stir in this 1/3 cup of butter. I have used less butter, but it's just gonna be more rich and tasty if you use 2% or whole milk and the full amount of butter. So you wanna make sure your butter is completely melted. And here we go. All right, guys, just see. Top it with some Parmesan. You don't really have to measure. You just want to get a good, even sprinkling. But now, this goes into a 350 oven for about 40 minutes. Just watch it. You'll be able to tell when it's ready to come out. So I'll see y'all in about 45 minutes. Okay, guys, look. I hope you'll make these. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like my content. Have a fabulous rest of your day.